Debt was the biggest theme in 2023 in the credit card world. We're ending the year with record high balances, according to the New York Fed, and record high rates, according to our database that goes back to the mid 80s. The average credit card right now charges 20.72%. And because of the Fed's quest to fight inflation by raising interest rates, the typical credit card holder's rate is 5.25 points higher now than it was at the beginning of last year. So really that divide between those who pay their cards in full every month and those who don't has never been wider. I mean, there's just a tremendous difference between somebody who's using credit cards for rewards and convenience and buyer protections versus somebody who's using this as a very expensive financing tool. I get it that sometimes life gets in the way and you need to carry a balance, but it's so important to pay down your credit card debt as soon as possible. My top tip is to get a 0% balance transfer credit card. To my surprise, these have remained widely available despite the rising rate environment. You can avoid interest for up to 21 months with one of these cards. You move your existing high-cost debt over to the new card with the 0% promotional rate. That could save you a ton of money in interest, especially as we exit this holiday period and come into the new year. I feel like more people than ever are going to be making debt payoff a priority. And that's really important because even if the Fed follows through on the hopes that rates come down a little bit in 2024, it's not going to make much of a difference in the credit card world. I mean, let's face it, if your rate falls from 21% to 20 or 19, you're hardly going to notice. You really need to take it into your own hands to pay this debt off, maybe with a balance transfer or by taking on a side hustle or selling stuff you don't need, maybe working with a reputable nonprofit credit counseling agency like Money Management International. The best way to use a credit card is like a debit card. Pay in full, but take advantage of credit cards' superior rewards programs and buyer protections.